Hello YouTubers, it's that time again. B12 service due soon, and I got how many miles on this thing? Yeah, 58,686. Oh, it's hotter than heck in here. All right, so I got all my filters from Amazon. I got my oil, quite a bit cheaper to go to Amazon than it is to go to whatever, AutoZone, O'Reilly's. And so B12, you go to your Civic owner's manual. There it is right there, B. So we're looking at basically everything under the hood and under the car. So let's just start with the easiest filter, the cabin filter. Empty your glove box, which I did on the floor there, and just push it on the side here, and then same thing on this side. Just push it in. Actually, if you had both hands pushed at the same time, and it makes it a lot easier. Anyway, and then there's your cabin filter right there. Just pop that out a little. Pop that side too. Pop that off. Pull it out. Pay attention to your direction of flow. There's all your dirt, so obviously it's flowing downward. Yeah, that side's a lot cleaner. There should be an arrow on it saying flow this way. I got this cheapie from, oh, there's your flow right there, down. So I got this from, I think AutoZone last time, or maybe O'Reilly's, and it's really not that bad. I could probably reuse it, but this one was 10 bucks on Amazon, and it's, you can tell by looking at it. Let's take it out of here. It's twice as thick, twice as heavy. It's got a carbon layer in there for odors. So, yeah. And let's see how the fit. Yep, it's the same size. So, better filter, cheaper price. And we'll just put that in like this. Airflow down. Oops, it goes in, so airflow down, but it goes in this way, this direction, orientation. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to hold the camera and do this at the same time. There it is. And then just pop your little clip back in place. Make sure they both clip, you heard them. And then just close this. Done. Jacking points. Right there. This thing, that's your jacking point. And the front jacking point from the car, same as the rear. That little raised area right here, separate area. That's the same jacking point you'd use if you were needed to change your tire out on the road somewhere. That's where you jack it. So this time I got it jacked up in the back too, and got it a good foot high, just to make it easier to get underneath there and inspect all the suspension components and exhaust, whatnot, and also to change the manual transmission fluid. So this is a job I've never done, but it shouldn't be like changing any other fluid. All right, guys, next step is to remove this body panel undercover here. It's four Phillips screws, just three Phillips screws. Okay, got the 3 screws out. Now I just slide it backwards off of these clips. There's clips all the way around the perimeter of it. Simple as that. And there's our engine oil right there. It's already marked, engine oil. There, put your gloves on, because this oil is hot. Should be about 200 degrees, and plus it's not good for your skin, causes cancer. And our transmission oil is, I think I'll have to take this off too. Hang on. Okay, so I took this additional panel off. Just 4 little black screws. And to get more access to the transmission here, but Fortunately, the plugs are back in here, underneath here. So looks like I'm gonna have to take this whole panel off. Damn. Holding this body panel up are these little plugs. You pull out the center, and it spreads these, or unspreads these little tabs, these 4 tabs. This is the only one that came out without breaking. All the rest, the tabs, most of them broke off, or on that one all of them broke off. Here, this one, only one broke off. This one, all but one. So Honda kind of screwed us on that deal. That's a pretty shitty plug. Fortunately, I have some old universal kind of plugs. I'll show you. I bought a kit, I think, on Amazon, and I'll put those back in. If these don't hold, they might still hold. We'll find out. Oh, also there's 2 bolts holding it in. One, I think that's 10mm. One there, and then one there. Get those out, and then this thing should come off. Okay, that was it. Those 2 little bolts and the whole tray, pan, whatever you call it, is off. And I guess it's kind of a good thing, because I'll be able to see a lot more of the exhaust and everything else. It kind of opens it up to get a better look. Okay, we'll start with the engine oil. 17mm. And use a box wrench if you can. Just get more contact on the bolt rather than an open end, which will work too if that's all you have. But I can't film this, and I need both hands, so I'll get it draining and then we'll touch base again. Okay, there. I got a little stand for it. Anyway, I already busted it loose. It's just finger tight. Get your gloves on, because this oil's hot, or at least it should be. Don't want to change cold oil. Ah, damn it. Well, that happens. So, I tried to catch it. I'll get it later. Ooh, prefer the wind not be here. There we go. All right. All right, here's our transmission all exposed now. There's our drain plug, there's our fill plug. That's going to be interesting. trying to pour oil in that. I'll need a funnel and a hose to actually fill it back up again after I drain it. All right, air filter's right there, or right under here. Just pop off these little levers. Looks like there's 3 of them. And there's our air filter right there. All right, I'm gonna need 2 hands for this, so hang on. Okay, let's give this a try. I can't see. Well, I just hope it's pointed in the right direction, I guess. It's that simple. That's the clean side, that's the dirty side. Wow, that's not dirty at all. I should just reuse it. Yeah, all right. The new one was $10, not a big deal. All right. I don't know if I got my angle right here. I'm just guessing. All right, another attempt at the head camera. And just gotta hope and I guess it's pointed in the right direction. So just pop off the 3 clips here. Hope you can see that. And here's my new filter. I already popped it into place, and I just wanted to show you how simple and easy it was. So, and I also wanted to show you the Chinese filter. It's just as good as this one made in Mexico by Fram. I don't know if you can see that little writing there, Fram, made in Mexico. But in fact, I would say this is better quality, thicker, heavier plastic. Doesn't have this manufacturing defects here. Yeah, half the price and just as good, I'd say better. Anyway, super easy. Just tip that up, pop it into place. It's one of those one way. You can't put it in wrong. And these clips are hard to snap into place. You got to use every ounce of strength you got. Done. All right, well, that's still dripping there slowly. Luckily the wind went down, so it's not blowing it everywhere. But here's our oil filter, and if you don't have a little oil filter wrench, which you don't need to buy one as long as you have the channel lock pliers, that'll work. Just once again, I can't do this with my head camera. I don't think it's going to work underneath the car. I'll be banging it on the bottom of the car here. So channel lock pliers works just fine to get your oil filter off. So I got your oil filter off right there. Look how the engine oil started raining again. Must have had a vacuum lock or something. Now that's pouring out. But anyway, and here's where it goes. All right, try the head cam again. I need a little eyeglass mounted cameras. Make it a lot easier. You can see why people don't this YouTube, makes the job take twice as long. Okay, so here's our oil filter, and Wix is a pretty good brand. Not bad. I would say just as good as Canon or Mobil 1. Royal Purple, I don't know. Those are really expensive filters, but good quality also. But probably twice as expensive. I don't know if they're worth twice the price. This one's made in, where the hell is this made? Mexico, I think. That's what that says. Yeah, made in Mexico. So I don't know. Mexico, China. 6 one, half dozen of another. Anyway, so in addition to, you want to grease your gasket, I also like to fill it as full as I can get it. If it went straight up onto the engine, I could fill it all the way full, but it kind of goes at an angle. But I can still get a cup or so of oil in that to, prevent oil starvation, engine oil starvation for that second when you start it up. Every second counts, and then you'll have to fill it 3 or 4 times as the paper media in there absorbs everything. So I don't know if you can see how that's going down. Hopefully you can see that somewhere in the camera. So fill it up again. Oop. Don't want to make a mess. A bigger mess than I already made. There we go. And I'll do that one more time. I can't fill it all the way full, like I said, because I got to cock it at an angle about like that. But there we go. That should do it. And all right, I'll try to leave the head camera on this time, and we'll see what it looks like. Oh shit, it's not going down, which means I'm gonna spill, which means I want to get some gloves on. I don't want to get gloves on anyway. That's bubbling down a little bit there. Oh, good. All right, I'm gonna get some gloves. All right, great, the wind's coming back up again. And my oil didn't go down much further, so. All right, remember, make sure you get a little grease on your, get a little oil on your gasket here. So this is gonna make a mess because it's gonna spill out when I turn it on, but that's okay, that's what the cardboard's for. All right, so forgive my head angle, because I can't, I'm hoping it's, I'll just edit that part out if it doesn't work. All right, oh, I want to clean that up first. My towel. I always save old towels, underwear, socks, t-shirts, whatnot. Make great rags. Anything that's 100% cotton makes a great rag. Clean that up a little bit. That'll hold it on. I don't know if you're watching or what you're seeing, but this is not working because it's too heavy on my head and it's falling down. This position. Okay. I need to tighten it. Alright, if I'm quick about it, I can maybe get that up there without too much spilling out. One drop, not bad. Alright, there we go. And just hand tight on these. If your hands are clean, make sure they're clean, not greasy, oily. Oh, there's a little oil on the filter, so I'm gonna wipe it off and then try it again. But, like I said, don't over tighten these things. There, hand tight. Good to go. All right, now I gotta fish my oil plug out and then we'll start the transmission change. All right, so out here, uncramped, head camera works great. Where's my plug? There it is. And that oil's not too bad. I guess that's the advantage of synthetic, is it stays cleaner, maybe. All right.